Hello, welcome to Fair Lady of the Loch Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Today we will be talking about what karmic lessons that you still need to learn and what might aid you in that endeavor. Pile number 1 will be the Universal Celtic Tarot with the Ocean Jasper. Pile number 2 will be the Everyday Witch Tarot with the pink amethyst. Pile number 3 will be the Rider Tarot with the lemon quartz. Pile number 4 will be the Steampunk Tarot with the flower agate sphere. And pile number 5 will be the Norse Rune with the fire quartz. Feel free to pause the video to select your pile or piles, as there may be more than one question that might need to be answered, and I'll see you in your piles. If you chose pile number 1 with the Universal Celtic Tarot and the Ocean Jasper, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is I read the definitions as well as intuitively, and I let them fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you are welcome and respected here. And today we're asking what karmic lessons that you still need to learn and what might aid you along that journey. Make sure one didn't flip over in the pile here. For a brief moment I thought I might have seen something, but I guess not. Okay. Not 100% certain what order they fell in this time, which is unusual for me. I usually know. Now it wants to come to. Okay. This will be a clarifier. Okay. So, first we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Now, had the Nine of Swords been in the upright, it would have been talking about being overwhelmed by all of the negative things that are going on in your life, such as negative thoughts and voices in your head, sorrow, pain, that sort of thing. In the reverse, I'm seeing that you're breaking free from that pattern, that your karmic cycle is being broken, you're being broken free from this, and that is beautiful. That is a wonderful thing to have happen in this lifetime. That is beautiful. That's exceptional. I'm so happy for you. And that is backed up by this Ace of Cups. So breaking free of this karmic negative cycle, whether it's your own internal negative self-talk, whether it's being overwhelmed by the negativities of the world, whatever it is, instead of cowering in fear and sorrow and pain, You are standing up and stepping out of that negative energy and into this glorious new beginning of abundance and knowledge and spiritual understanding. This is beautiful. And in this card, you have the Gundestrup cauldron depicting the Dagda's cauldron, and the Dagda's cauldron never ran out. It was infinitely supplying those in his care. So this is exceptional. And as you can see, you're not being overcome by the negative things of your life and mind in the world, but you are being abundant and fertile. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, if this had been in the upright, this would have been a very powerful, independent material card. However, with this card coming out in the reverse, and then being followed by the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, this tells me that you're not alone in this karmic journey, that you have family and home, people in your life that are there for you, that will be there for you. If you don't have this yet, it is absolutely saying that you will. Okay, so not independently wealthy or independently in your material world. You are part of a community, a family that will help you and will celebrate with you, because this is a card of celebration. They will celebrate you and welcome you home. This is beautiful. And the High Priestess in the upright, this talks about your spiritual journey, intuition. You're coming into your power and your spiritual power. These three cranes at the bottom represent the three aspects of the All-Mother, and the moon represents the mysteries of life. So you're coming into a better understanding of your spiritual journey and the mysteries that lie beyond the veil. This is really interesting. Okay, now clarification on the Nine of Swords here. We have the Seven of Swords, and so the Seven of Swords is it's a sneaky energy in the Rider Tarot, sneakiness and theft and that sort of thing. But as you can see in this deck, it has a protective element to it. You know, protecting what is yours with fire and courage and determination. So take it in whatever way resonates with you. If part of what you're overcoming is a sneakiness or a theft aspect, then take it as that. If part of what you're overcoming is stepping into your own power and protecting what is yours, then take it as that, okay? Whichever message resonates with you, that is your message. And then here with this Nine of Pentacles being in the reverse to back that up, we have the Lover's card. So not only will you have that home and that family we talked about, but you will have a loving partner. If you don't already, this will be in your future. So the karma, the negative karma cycle that you have overcome and are overcoming leads to these beautiful blessings. This is such a wonderful, wonderful message to get. I'm so happy for you. This is wonderful. I couldn't be happier for you. Let's see what your ocean jasper has to say on the matter. That is just wonderful. So ocean jasper. Whoops. And it just fell on the floor. I'll have to pick it up. It works with all the chakras, okay? And it aids in joy, tranquility, emotional healing, self-love, self-discovery, personal growth, and relationships. And we saw that all here in the cards in your reading. So this is a wonderful new step into the future for you. I don't think we could ask for much better. To be told that you're coming out of your any negative karmic cycles, and you're moving forward in joy and abundance and stepping into a new spiritual era in your life of awareness. That is and there we go. That is just a fantastic blessing. Okay, so we got number 40, Sovereign Queen Maeve. Okay, beautiful, strong, determined card there. Okay, number 40. And we are reading from the White Light Oracle Guidebook by Alana Fairchild. Sovereign Queen Maeve. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference. So those of you that had the protection energy that showed up here, that's a confirmation for you. Even that which may be well-intentioned, be compassionate, but set firm boundaries. You are going to triumph over a negative situation. It will take courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Do not give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and mind to the light. That is just beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. If you want, share in the comments with me what it is you're overcoming or have already overcome, and what blessings have come into your life. Share that joy, all right? Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have so much fun. Love you. Bye. If you chose pile number 2 with the Everyday Witch Tarot and the pink amethyst, then this is your reading. How I read the tarot is both definitions and intuitively, and I let them fall where they may, reading both reversals and uprights. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you are welcome and respected here. Today we're asking what karmic lessons that you still need to learn and what might aid you along that journey. All right, we're going to take these first, and then we will utilize these as clarifiers, okay? All right, so we start with the Three of Swords. And the last time that I did the Everyday Witch Tarot, and we were talking about fate and destiny, this card came out in conjunction with this card. So this is, and they came out in the beginning. This one had come first and this one had come second. This time this one came first and this one came second. And I don't think that's a coincidence. So if you feel called, go ahead and watch the Everyday Witch Tarot in the Wheel of Fortune. Pick a card for fate and destiny. I think there's a message there for you, because I'm getting a similar energy here of someone who has suffered loss and doesn't know which way to go. And as I said in the reading there, I'm getting that writing your feelings down or utilizing your creative gifts will aid you during this time of loss. Now, this can be someone who's passed on. It can be a divorce. It can be the loss of a job. Forgive me, but I'm also getting an energy of someone who has perhaps lost custody of their children. And I'm so sorry that is happening to you. The strongest message that's coming through here, though, is for someone who has lost a loved one, whether it's a spouse or a parent, okay? That is the strongest message that's coming through. However, like I said, if it's through divorce, if it's loss of a job or something like that, and there is that energy of custody there a little bit. So I I am so very sorry for your loss, and I strongly encourage you to watch that other reading. So with this loss and feeling lost, like you don't know which way to go, and feeling as if your emotions and the everyday tasks of life are just going to overwhelm you. You feel like you can't escape this storm that is taken over in your life, and you feel like you are carrying this heavy burden uphill, and you just don't know what to do. Every breath feels like a burden. Every beat of your heart aches, and you just don't know what to do. You're so overwhelmed and so heavy of heart, mind, and soul and body. But they're wanting to let you know that while right now, in this moment, you are going through this loss and this pain in whatever capacity that it is not going to be forever that you feel this way. There is still happiness that is yours to be found. And this is the same message that came out in that other reading. So if you're that person from the last reading and you want to share, please feel free to do so. Allow the community here to show you support and love. Okay, but this reading is once again telling me that your joys are not over, that you have family and friends that you can call upon, that you have material resources that you can utilize. And it's telling me to keep yourself busy with the things that you love and enjoy. Someone here enjoys gardening. Someone here enjoys spell work. Someone here is creative in some way. They're either writing or creating videos or woodworking or something of that nature. Metalworking, perhaps. Working with animals. Lean on your strengths right now, okay, during this time. When you don't feel like there's a way for you to go on, utilize the gifts that you have within you and make those a priority in your life, and help that let that help you to heal given time. Okay, let's get some clarification on this. Yes, so that this came out in that same reading. I really do strongly feel that it would benefit from that other reading. That you doubt that you have the strength. You really do feel like you can't go on, but you do. You do have the strength. You absolutely do. Okay. And I'm getting the message that this isn't the first time that you've had to endure this kind of loss, and you have felt this way before, whether in this lifetime or another. And you just don't feel like you can continue on, but you absolutely can. The joys of your life are not over. You just have to allow yourself that time to heal and to restore yourself, okay? Allow yourself that time to regain your emotional balance, to find a way to have faith and hope once more. Okay? You are not alone. The spirits, the ancestors, and the divine are all with you. Remember, if this is someone that you've lost to death, the energy never dies. It just changes. And that energy is eternal. Okay? So that person is always. It may not look the same, may not be physically tangible for you to touch, but that energy that was that person remains and is immortal. Okay? And here we have this Five of Wands. It can be difficult to talk to others and share your experience of loss. They won't all understand. it's hard sometimes for people to understand an experience that they have not actually had for themselves. But there will be people, there will be a support group, there will be a sisterhood, a brotherhood, family, someone else who is in the same line of work or creativity as you, okay, that you will be able to talk to, it will be able to help you. And once again here I'm getting that you might find some comfort in animals. And for the vibe I'm getting here for those who are of the metaphysical, esoteric nature, spell work might be of some benefit to you. It'll help you with emotional balance and putting your mind to something productive and constructive in your healing process. Okay, putting that intention out there. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that they wish to say, and then we'll talk about your crystal. Okay, so meditation. Okay, take time to yourself, like I said, to heal, but meditating in nature, okay, is important. During this emotional time, allowing yourself to think logically with knowledge and wisdom you've gained over the years might help you as well to work through your grief, okay, and solutions to that. Those of you that lost to a divorce or lost a job, there may be some gossiping or back talking or that sort of thing that may occur, but just remember that you are strong enough, independent enough to stand on your own 2 feet no matter what anybody else says or does, and remember to move forward with a clarity of heart and a clarity of mind. Okay, that you do have what it takes. And once again, there's that spell work coming in here. Okay, any other messages you have for us? Okay, all right. Don't be afraid to learn something new. That might help you in your process, whether if you've lost your job, learning a new trade. The Page of Swords is a young student type energy, and it's of the swords are of the mind. It's an air element. So don't be afraid to learn something new to aid you, stepping out of your comfort zone and exploring the world in whatever way brings you excitement or peace of mind, whichever it is that you need during this time. Okay. And just, remember that you have what you need. Okay, the King of Pentacles is a very abundant, stable, solid, steady energy. Take care of yourself. Okay, self-care. Make sure you're eating and drinking. Make sure you're getting whatever companionship that you need, resting as you need to, and taking care of the practical material things of your world. All right, let us look at this pink amethyst. The karmic lesson that I'm getting here is that in spite of loss and grief, you can go on, and you do need to make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? For pink amethyst, we have the crown and third eye chakras, peace and tranquility, spirituality, purifying, clears and soothes the mind for meditation. So we have meditation again here. raises consciousness. It is a stone of sobriety and self-control. So remember, during this time of grief, this time of sorrow, pain, substance abuse of any kind, any sort of addictive behaviors is not the answer. Okay? If you're tempted in any way, please do seek help. Healing emotional trauma, okay, and self-compassion. It does no one any good to blame yourself for things that were out of your control. Okay, so for the healing emotional trauma and self-compassion, this is an important one. Okay, let's get you an oracle message from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Deer of Delta. Deer of Delta, number 26. That's a beautiful, loving energy. Look at that. Okay. Number 26. Without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You do not need to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level because the real you is always empowered and protected in the light. And once again, I'm getting that child custody feeling. So please seek any legal help that you need. If you have any medical difficulties, whether they be physical or mental, please get assistance in that regard. And if you've lost a loved one and need someone to talk to, do not hesitate to reach out to a support group, a counselor, a friend, family, okay? This is a sorrowful chapter in your life, but it is not the only chapter, and it is not the last chapter. You still have much beauty and love ahead of you. I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments. If there was anything that you felt could have been improved upon, let me know that as well. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. I am so very sorry for your loss, and I pray that you will find healing in the near future. Remember that you are beautiful, that you are loved always, and that you can overcome this. I love you. Bye. If you chose pile number 3 with the Rider Tarot and the Lemon Quartz, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is I read definitions as well as intuitively, and I let them fall where they may, reading both reversals and uprights. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you are welcome and respected here. Today we are asking about what karmic lessons you still need to learn and what tools that you might need to aid you along the way. Oh, this is looking quite lovely. This is looking quite lovely. Okay. So I'm getting a similar message that I got in pile 1. So if you were also drawn to pile 1, I recommend that you take a look at that as well. So what we're getting here first is strength, okay? So your karmic lessons have taught you a great, great, great deal of strength. And you have it, an infinite supply of strength, okay? And you've overcome so much. This speaks of a great many lifetimes of pain and anguish, despair, loss. Some of you spent some lifetimes where it did not end well for you. But through that karmic lesson, it gave you an infinite supply of strength. Infinite supply of strength. And this lifetime that you're in right now is meant to be your celebration. You know, home and blessings, marital bliss. You changed your fate, you changed your destiny because you learned your karmic lessons. It's extraordinary. The pain that you went through and overcame to get to this lifetime is just extraordinary. And while this lifetime has had its difficulties and its pains, you have reached a stage within it of jubilant. You are a jubilant hero, jubilant conqueror of your own destiny and your own life. You've gained that clarity of thought and heart, mind and soul to achieve this extraordinary feat. That is just an astonishing blessing. Just beautiful. Well done, you. Congratulations. You have, it's been a hard-won victory. So it's okay to rest. It's okay to go within, to meditate, to allow yourself to seek knowledge, wisdom, to do whatever makes you feel content and at peace. What makes you happy? What makes you content? What fulfills you on a soul level? Follow that. Allow yourself to that privilege, that beautiful enjoyment of life. Don't allow the negative energies of the past to rob you of the joy that is yours to be had. You have most certainly earned it. Seek spiritual enlightenment, okay? You've overcome many, many physical difficulties throughout the lifetimes, throughout the ages. And this is a time for you to take your rest and to concentrate on the joys and the spiritual aspects of life, the more soul-fulfilling aspects. Looking for the light and sharing and spreading that light. Being that light in the world, because you've known what it's like to be in darkness. You've known darkness quite intimately. It has been your companion. Loss, sorrow, grief, pain, absence, need, desperation. You've known them, whether in this lifetime or in the others. So there is a call for you to spread the light and spread the knowledge that those lessons have gained you in showing others how to embrace joy, embrace spiritual enlightenment, to move on from the negative karmic cycles of life. I'm getting that you are called to be a teacher, to be a counselor to others, to share your journey, step into your own power and authority, and show the world how to begin again, how to start anew. Someone here may be an Aries. The Emperor is an Aries power card. Someone here may be a Leo. Strength is a Leo energy. This is beautiful. You have acquired such strength, and now it is time to move forward boldly and use those lessons to claim what is yours, to have the beauty, celebration, and to share that knowledge with others, to show them how to so courageously and boldly go forth and not let the storms of life batten and beat them down, but to rail against the dark and to go boldly into the light, stepping forward into that bright future. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay, let us look at the lemon quartz crystal that you selected. Lemon quartz, otherwise known as Oro Verde quartz, wealth, fortune, manifestation, good luck, strength, there's that strength again, emotional boundaries, overcoming obstacles, clarity, it amplifies your energies and clears negativity, emotional healing, personal growth, and it works with the third eye chakra, so that spiritual awareness. Okay, that'd be a good one for you to work with. And it really is a lovely heart brightening stone, clarity of mind and heart there. All right, let's get you a white light oracle from the Alana Fairchild deck here and see what message. Okay, we have Devara Patra number 38. Look at how beautiful and bright that is. That shining your light message is strongly coming through here. You are meant to shine bright so that the world might see that there is light in the dark. Out of confusion, a clear and progressive pathway is opening up for you. It is an auspicious time to give generously of yourself to others, enriching the quality of your connections, expressing spiritual blessings of goodwill and encouragement from your heart. A powerful blessing is entering your world. A prayer is now being answered in a beautiful way. Spirit gives freely and generously of all good things, and the task of humanity is to learn how to receive. The key to receiving is an open, surrendered, generous, and trusting heart. Well done. Go shed that light on others. Let them see how beautiful that you are, and all this difficulty that you have survived, the strength that you have gained. Let the world see it. Be that beautiful, shining example. I hope that you found this message to be helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments. If there was anything you felt could have been improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind if you would, if you do so. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And shine bright. Bye. If you chose pile number 4 with the Steampunk Tarot and the flower agate sphere, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is I read definitions as well as intuitively, and I let the cards fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you're welcome and respected here. Today we are asking what karmic lessons you still need to learn and what might help you along your journey. Okay, looks like we just need to start with these three here and see what happens. Okay, Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, this is safeguarding your material world, the tangible things of life, your wealth, your home, the things you can touch, feel, taste. This is a safeguarding energy, protecting, saving for a rainy day. Okay. And this is followed by the Hierophant in reverse. Now the Hierophant is a card of authority, spiritual authority specifically. In the Rider deck, it's a traditional sort of Catholic feel to the card. In other decks, you'll see a druid or a spiritual teacher of some kind. It's consistent across the board that this is a spiritual authority. It can also be a teacher. In reverse, I'm getting a rebellion against authority. I'm getting a leaving, a parting ways with any sort of spiritual authority or tradition that did not align with you, leaving behind any teachings that did not align with you, and your primary goal is I'm seeing material gain here. The Ace of Pentacles. Aces are about new beginnings, and Pentacles are about the material things of the world. And you're stepping forward into a new path in that realm. Let's see if we can get any clarification on this message here. I'm getting an energy of someone who did not approve of the way the church, in your experience, tithing. You didn't, the way they dealt with tithing. You felt that it was thievery of a kind. Whether this is from the church or from the government, whether it's tithing or taxes, you don't approve of that. You felt that it was taking people's hard-earned resources away from them to a cause that you personally did not feel was sound or solid. And this won't be for everyone. And if this reading does not speak to you, then it's not meant for you. This is a collective reading, and it won't be for everyone. There may be another pile that suits you better if this message does not go with you. You don't like feeling like there's a puppet pulling your strings. Whether it's religious authority or whether it's government authority or whatever authority. You did not like the way that they did business. It could be a boss that you had at work, an employer. But you don't like that puppeteer sort of energy. You're a rebel in more than one lifetime here. Yeah, Six of Swords. You look at this dirigible. You're not afraid to go boldly where you feel that your logic, your mind, your sense of justice will take you. You're not afraid to be a pioneer. You're not afraid to be a rebel. You're not afraid to question authority. You're not afraid to engineer your own path, to pilot your own journey. And you're not afraid of your emotions either. I mean, this Page of Cups, this is a youthful student type energy, and cups are emotions, but this is a very solid card here in this deck. You have, the jet going boldly off into the future, and this individual standing here firmly on solid ground, being, toasting, being like, you do you, man, but this is not for me, and I will firmly stand in my beliefs and what I believe to be true and just. You're not afraid of your own emotions. You're able to think clearly. You're able to see things in a way that not everyone can see it without your emotions overriding you, but you're also not afraid of your emotions. Okay, let's see if we can. But the karmic lesson here, the word of warning that the other side would like to give you is to not be bitter. Okay, not allow this flaunting of authority, rebellion, pioneering energy that separates you from others. Not allow it to make you bitter. Okay? Life is short. We know not when our time comes, and to waste it in bitterness is truly, truly a waste. So another message I'm getting as well, a karmic lesson, is holding grudges serves no one. Forgiveness is about your own personal healing and growth and has very little to do with the other person. Okay? Living a life in anger, bitterness is just, it's not healthy for you. And there's so many more things that you can do with your energies and your talents and your mind than to sink into that feeling. Okay? And this next message isn't for everyone, but someone here needs to hear not to dull your senses with substance use, that you have a purpose and a point to this world, and they'd like you to tap into your compassionate side. It doesn't make you any less powerful. It does not make you vulnerable to do that. To tap into your compassion is actually a power, and it makes you even more powerful. Okay? Not letting anger, resentment, grudges overcome you, but step into the power of compassion. Okay? And know that it doesn't make you lesser to be loving and kind and compassionate. It makes you more, even more powerful. Tap into that. Utilize that. It will aid your cause, the cause that you're so passionate about. It will aid you in that endeavor, and it will give you strength that you heretofore have never known. An infinite supply of strength, because anything done in love is far better and far stronger than anything done out of anger. Okay? So let love fuel that mission of your heart. Okay? Let that be your strength. Let that be your guide. Let that be your power, and you will succeed. All right, let's look at the flower agate. and what it has to share with us. So flower agate, otherwise known as cherry blossom or sakura, works with the root and heart chakras, aids in emotional balance, personal growth, mental clarity, physical vitality, self-discovery, spiritual growth, protection, comfort, confidence, and meditation. Okay. And a sphere like this infinity symbol in the strength represents that never-ending supply of love energy. Okay, so find that emotional balance and mental stability that you are fully capable of, that we saw here in these cards. Do not let anger and resentment or grudges overcome you. Live your life in loving compassion and let that be your strength and power along your journey. Okay, let's see if we can get you a White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And we get Ashtar's Lion Gate 888, number 44. So you may benefit from, and we have that Leo energy again, so someone here may be a Leo. You may benefit from looking at the angel number 888. Okay. Your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omen shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. And that is beautiful. All right, let me read for you the angel number 888 from The Power of Numbers by Jessica Allen. If you're seeing angel number 888 around, consider yourself lucky. This number has unabashedly blissful energy, thumbs up all around. Like 8 and 88, 888 symbolizes abundance. More circles, more roundness, more fullness. You had that with the sphere, you had that with the infinity sign on the strength card. More, more, more. 888 just looks good. It's a fun number to draw, a fun number to say. But, and there's always a but in numerology, 888 also has a connection to karma. What goes around comes around, so you've heard a million times before. This number reminds us to pay attention to what we're putting into the world because our actions have consequences. If you're doing right by yourself and others, including taking care of our planet, then no worries. It's all good. These positive behaviors will boomerang back to you eventually. However, if you're not doing right, then maybe it's time to start. Some people are naturally kind and selfless. Others require the push karma and 888 offer. If you want to be kind solely so that kindness will come back to you, so be it. Kindness is kindness. Fortunately for us, we have many opportunities to be kind, and the universe isn't super concerned about your motivation. We can hold the door for people, we can make eye contact and smile at the barista handing us a coffee, we can leave a tip, we can compliment a stranger's shoes, we can leave a nice comment on a friend's post, we can clean up around the house without being asked. We can take care of our community by picking up trash on the street or volunteering in some other way. Let being kind become a habit. You'll feel good because acts of kindness help stimulate pleasure centers in the brain, boosting levels of dopamine and serotonin. You'll set a good example for others and put positivity into the world. There it will swirl around like the number 8, circling back and over and back, and then it will come and wash over you. So kindness, let that be your superpower. Let that bring you into that abundant, beautiful energy. I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you did, please leave it in the comments. If you felt there was anything being improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. And remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And let that love guide you into a beautiful, abundant future. Thank you. Bye. If you picked pile number 5 with the Rune Jira and the fire quartz crystal, then this is your reading. Now, how I read the runes is I randomly select 3 from a past, present, and future, and then we will read those from Runes by Kitty Gillsborough to aid us in their interpretation in connection with the Poetic Edda. I read both uprights and reversals. So, we have the Thala rune in the reverse. Okay. And those. All right. I'll show you here because these are so small, it's hard to see them. But you have the Othala rune in the reverse. Okay. You have the Natha's rune, okay, in the upright. And you have the not Manas, that's this, Awaz, the Awaz rune in the upright. Okay. So first, for your past position, we will look at the Othala in the reverse. Okay. Now, Othala, the origin of the word is possession, symbol of material possessions, character, and inheritance. It means home. And in the Poetic Edda, it has an estate is very dear to every man if he can enjoy there in his house whatever is right and proper in constancy and prosperity. Othala in reverse. Othala reversed is usually a sign of frustration and delay. You may be trying to move too fast. If you persist on going at high speeds, you may destroy any chance of reaching your goals. If you have an otherwise positive reading, you will probably achieve them. It will simply take you a little longer than you estimated. The timetable you have set may be out of step with reality. Don't be so hurried that you can't see opportunities. Rushing from project to project or relationship to relationship can blind you. Given the proper amount of time, things will fall into place. If something is immediate, remember to pay close attention to details. Brushing aside the essential but time-consuming details is the surest way to sabotage anything that has great potential. You might be standing alone. Your haste, actions, and goals may have alienated you from your friends, family, or business associates. Unfortunately, help will not be forthcoming from the usual places in which you have sought it in the past. Money won't help you out of the fix you may be in either. Sincerity will get you a lot farther than a check. Honesty will win the day. Now is the time to slow down and implement a more conservative approach. This may be all you need to fix things. If not, it is an excellent place from which to start. Let your inner truths show, and it will be difficult for anyone to resist. So that is the past position there, okay? Now, in your present position of Nathas, we are going to read that in the upright. Nathas, origin of the word need, symbol of need, necessity, and constraint. From the Poetic Edda, grief of the bondmaid and state of oppression and toilsome work. Nathas, not this, is the heavy burden of labor, of duty, necessity, and that which cannot be shirked. This is the ruin of real toil. If you've pulled this ruin, it might mean that this hard work is yours to shoulder, that you need to knuckle down and get it done, that the constraints of the harness are yours, and only by wearing it will your journey succeed. In order to improve, you must work at it. Nothing comes without a price, and this is a sacrifice worth making. But it might mean, too, to pay attention to your struggle, to honor the feeling of toil while acknowledging our need to be free. That bondmaid of the poem is probably at least partly enslaved. She has no choice. She not only longs to be free, but she actively grieves that she is not. There is a longing to be free. What oppression are we laboring under? Can we, unlike the bondmaid, find a way out? This ruin is full of heavy choices, because the work must be done. Think of the kind of labor the bondmaid is probably employed in: subsistence farming, child care, milking the cow and pulling the plow, and keeping the home. And think of how it would feel on your hands to work like that. But think too of the hungry children, the cold hearth, and the unplowed fields. The work must be done. Is it you who must do it? And can you do it with love, with cheer, with an understanding that there is satisfaction in meeting your need wholeheartedly? So that is the present position. Okay. Now the future position with Ehwaz. Origin of the word horse, symbol of movement and loyalty. From the Poetic Edda. A horse is a joy to princes in the presence of warriors, a steed in the pride of its hooves, which rich men on horseback bandy words about it, and it is ever a source of comfort to the restless. Remember Rado, remember the rider and the ride. Here is the other side of that ruin. Ehwaz, the horse, and the thrill of it all. This is swiftness, this is joy. This is pure pleasure in your most animal self, moving and running and galloping on. Give no thought to the destination. Give no thought to anything but the pull of the future and hooves on the ground. Have pride in how far you can go and how far you will go. Don't hesitate. Don't bandy words about it. This isn't the rider. This isn't the rich man, but the horse itself. This too is a ruin for adventure. And just like the ruin for the rider, it's a ruin about love. It's a rune about trust and love and your companion coming with you. It's about trusting the person you've decided to trust and falling in hard, about going with them wherever they've decided to go. It's about finding joy in that bond and pride in that bond. Restlessness can be a curse, and it need not be. You can cure it. You can cure it by moving, by getting up and going. Don't talk anymore. Don't think anymore. Be restless with pride. Go forth. So this reading very much is talking about the struggles that you've endured in your past, the hard work you are putting into the present, and a reassurance to you that it will pay off in the future. Okay? And while you may feel restless and burdened now, the karmic lesson is that your hard work will pay off. It is not all for naught. Okay? It will pay off, and whatever partner you choose to bring along the way, or whatever partner you are supporting, and that is your hard work endeavor, you both will have that joy and that happiness, whether you have that partner already or whether that partner is to come. Okay, now let's look at the fire quartz. Fire quartz, highly energetic, allowing it to assist in removing negativity and transforming and transmuting this energy into a positive and pure universal light of love. So there's that love energy again. Helps balance the body, mind, and spirit, also assisting when self-worth and self-esteem are lacking. It helps to enhance focus and concentration, making it especially helpful for those with ADD and ADHD. Those with short attention spans or have trouble completing projects would benefit from it. Great for grounding and balance when feeling scattered. It can also be used to calm anxieties, panic, and or hysteria. Okay, so let's get you a card from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And we have Seraph of 963 Hertz, number 21. So it might benefit you to listen to music at 963 Hertz. You can find videos like that on YouTube and that sort of thing if you type in that particular hertz. Okay. Practice connecting to the joy that is always deep within you. Pay attention to what brings you exquisite delight. If you don't know what that is, you are guided to experiment and explore. Connecting to the joyful capacity of your heart will heal so much negativity and uncertainty. Let your heart relax. Allow the spiritual grace that wishes to reorder your life to manifest its miraculous magic. Okay? Find that inner joy, find that inner love. Let that get you through the difficult times and the hard work that has to happen in all of our lives and all of our karmic journeys, and step into that beautiful, loving, joyful future that is there for you. I hope that you found this message to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If there was anything that I could have improved upon, please also let me know that, but be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. Please remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And you've got this. Your future looks bright. Hang in there. Thank you. Bye.